Ladies and gentlemen, is the 2018 meeting between the Popular Front of India and the Al-Qaeda-linked group in Turkey linked to the riots in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and Bengaluru? While the details of this secret meeting are still shrouded in mystery, it certainly raises questions of a possible global conspiracy against India. Here is why we think this meeting cannot be taken casually. And then we debate.
October 20th, 2018, 7 months before the 2019 general elections. A secret meeting takes place in Istanbul. 758 days later, the pictures are out. They've been released by a European research group, Nordic Monitor. Seen in them, the top brass of the PFI, Professor P. Koya, who is the treasurer of the controversial group, E.M. Abdul, the vice chairman, and also SDPI's Taslim Remani. They met members of a Turkish extremist group, IHH, a group that is known to have links with the Al-Qaeda and many terrorist outfits.
There are pictures that are out. You cannot deny the meeting, that is for sure.
I said at the outset that all these are speculative allegations which have no substance therein. Neither the PFI nor the IHH, both are not a terrorist organization, and if you say that they are the terrorist organization, meaning thereby that the whole government of Turkish government is a terrorist organization.
It's alarming because IHH operates as hidden arm of Turkish government. It operates in conflict zones of Middle East and Southeast Asia. It has been designated as a terrorist organization by Israel since 2012. It was investigated by European prosecutors as key logistical supporter of Al-Qaeda. It was involved in weapons trafficking and supporting Al-Qaeda activities. Its offices were raided by Turkish anti-terrorism police in 2018. It was flagged by Russia as a group that smuggled arms to jihadist groups in Syria. It has been implicated in global investigations for arming Libyan factions.
This meeting is yet to be seen. However, it has been reported that they had discussed various ways of funding PFI. PFI is a very controversial group which has been alleged to be involved in various riots across the country. Even the Kerala government, 2012, had submitted that it is an extension of the banned organization called as SIMI.
Now put this into context. Post that meeting in Istanbul with a dangerous group, in the months that passed, PFI men were arrested from various parts of India after agencies found proof of their role in violence and rioting with connection to anti-CAA stir. Be it Delhi, where agencies found direct involvement, Lucknow, where 25 PFI men were arrested for planning violence, Kanpur, where a direct PFI link was found in planning attacks on police. Be it Guwahati, where cops found proof of PFI role in the anti-CAA violence.
These are matters of investigation. PFI has always been a suspect on its commitment to country's security. This question should be posed to those who see PFI as a voluntary organization for young people.
There's a demand for a ban on the controversial group, with states like Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala moving in the direction. So did PFI forge a formal alliance with Al-Qaeda-linked IHH in Istanbul 7 months before 2019 elections? Did extremist group IHH, which has terror links, give PFI funding? Pictures of secret meeting out. Should there be probe into meeting? Why was PFI meeting with Al-Qaeda-linked IHH shrouded in secrecy? A group operating in India meets group linked to Al-Qaeda. Can it be tolerated? Will those backing PFI also back PFI's meeting with Al-Qaeda-linked IHH? Let's debate.